Hey everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are on Showdown and we'll be testing our Feraligatr team that we did a while back. So let's jump into some battles. So okay, we are against the Rain team. We have Politoed, Swift Swim, Verarctic, and they have the Kingdra as well, but they have double weather. So this is actually really interesting. I am going to... So I think we can come to some conclusions right off the bat. So I think that one of the most threatening Pokemon on our team for their side is the Archaludon. Most of them are physical attackers. We have Garchomp, T-Tar, we have the Verarctic, meaning that their more offensive pieces are physical. So I want to boost Archaludon's defense with the Bullet Seed from the Electrode. Because they are running a rain team, I want to bring the Feraligatr. And let's see. I think the Pelipper can actually put some good value here. Yeah, with the speed control, yeah, I do think that is viable. So they bring their Verarctic with the Politoed. So I'm expecting here the Swift Swim to proc, and it's going to be faster than us. Do I have Protect? I have. I actually don't know. So 224. Yeah, it's going to be faster than us. I am still just going to be doing this. And... we are not surviving anything. I'm just going to protect. Okay. Earthquake. Okay, so that would have been like really free, but we get rid of their Verarctic. So was that the choice band set? Probably. Now they bring the Kingdra. Okay. So Kingdra could also be Swift Swim. This is not a good look for us because they are all faster than us, and that defeats the purpose of our speedy team, but that's okay, especially because I am just going to Electroweb them. I could Electroweb, or I'm just going to Electroweb. Okay, so this is completely fine. And they bring the Drifloon. Really happy that I used Electroweb, and Electroshot is going to KO the Politoed. Oh! That's not awful, to be honest. I don't feel threatened at all. I still have a bunch of turns of rain, so I can just dish Electroshots out, and I'm just going to keep doing that. I think this Archaludon is proving to be a real threat to our opponent, so that's really cool. We have the Kingdra here. Kingdra could be a little bit troublesome, but I would say that it isn't much. I will just keep Electrowebbing. Draco Meteor is going to KO the Archaludon. That is completely fine, because now they have one turn of rain. This is really important because I can't double protect actually, but I can just protect the Feraligatr and press Electroweb again. Yeah, and in this way we are guaranteeing that our Feraligatr is faster. I'm just going to Liquidation and Bullet Seed the Kingdra, and it's over. liquidation is going to do 22%, and it's done. So we get our first victory here with the team. I think Archaludon did really well against our opponent's team. It's a really good piece. We weren't able to showcase the Bullet Seed strat, but I think it was a good match though. So on to the next one. So what can we see right here? We are probably dealing with some type of stall team with Garganacl, Eviolite Wooper, and Prankster, Sableye, and Murkrow. Gothitelle is to Perish Trap us, and Basculegion to go against Rain. This is what I'm expecting. So what can we do here? I think Annihilape is really good. It's a ghost type, so it is really good if we want to avoid the Perish Trap. And to be honest, they do have the Basculegion, but bringing Rain, would that be so bad? I think I just want to bring Archaludon. Electroshock is not going to be doing much. I'm just gonna bring these guys here. So this is what we were expecting. So Last Respects is not going to do much, so going for a Wave Crash could be a decision from their end. If they are Choice Scarf, let me just pull up the calculator. They could be 143 times 1.5, 71. Okay, so they do outspeed us. Sorry, they don't outspeed us. So what I could do is actually really simple. I could do this, or I could even do this, which I don't dislike. Okay, this is completely fine. This is completely fine by me. So they are paralyzed, we got taunted on the Electrode slot, but this is not bad. So I'm just going to target the Gothitelle and Bullet Seed the Annihilape. Like I said, I don't think it is worth it to... Yeah, I don't think it is worth it to just go for the Basculegion. I think, go for the Terrafire, I mean, sorry. So I think this is completely fine. Rage Fist is going to kill the Gothitelle, so that is free. Basculegion is paralyzed. Okay, so this is really good. As we just saw, we are the fastest ones on the field, so this is quite nice. Right now, what do I want to do? I don't dislike protecting here and just electrowebbing. I want to break the sub, and I don't think that Haze removes the boost that we have from... Okay, so eject button on the Marco. I don't think that... Oh, it's a special Basculegion. Okay, so a lot of surprises. Sorry, let me just say what I wanted. I don't think Haze resets the Rage Fist stacks, so this is completely fine for us. So the Murkrow basically just wasted his time. I don't think Basculegion here poses a lot of threat. I'm just going to press the Terrafire button and Drain Punch the Garganacl, now that we know that this Basculegion has the a special set, And I'm just going to bullet seed the Basculegion. Okay, so this was a good decision from our end. We are... Oh! Weakness policy, okay. Okay, so we get the 5 hits and we get the KO onto the Basculegion. So that's really interesting. And yeah, that was not cool. Earthquake onto the Annihilape. Okay. So what can we see now? I'm sorry, there's a phone ringing right now. And I can't go for it, so I'll finish this match. Sorry for that's bothering you guys. I think here, I know Purifying Salt reduces the damage from Rage Fist, but I think that's the correct decision to make, and I am going to go for the Bullet Seed onto the Garganacl. So our opponent is not going to be able to break our team. I think that's pretty obvious. And yeah, this just shows the power of Annihilape Electrode. It's such a good pairing. I really like this. I really enjoy this. And now I'm just going to go for the Drain Punch and Electro Web. Substitute, yeah. Our opponent did not stand a chance. But this, like I said, this just shows how strong our team is. So yeah, on to the next one. So now we are fighting against a really dangerous team, Trick Room team. Okay, we can see that they have the Wheezing, probably an ability shield in scene with the Slacking. So Slacking is really dangerous here. So I think that the focus that we should have is to immediately target it. How can we do this? They have Fake Out Pressure. Giga Impact would not do much to their Archaludon, but they could just knock off. The Slacking is naturally really fast. I think I'm just going to lead with these fellas. Yeah, I think I'm just going to lead with these fellas. I think they give us really good chances to win. Once again, the Annihilape would be really good. I like this lead. This lead is cool. Counters in scene, and although it gives us a bad matchup against the Slacking if it comes in the first turn, it does give us a really nice a fighting chance at the end. I want to bring it the Feraligatr. I mean, Archaludon here is the obvious best choice, but I think Feraligatr is also really good, right? It is good against Insane. I'm good against Ursaluna. They don't have any priority protection. I think I'm gonna bring it. But like I said, Archaludon here is the absolute best. So, but yeah. So this is actually really nice because it is a lead that we were expecting. What I'm going to do... Oh, I didn't bring Archaludon. This was exactly what I just spoke of. I kinda wanna protect and Thunder Wave the Slacking. The Wheezing could KO our Electrode though. But I think I'm going to do this. Ghost type, this is cool. They were expecting... This is awesome. This is awesome. Awesome. This is really good. So now that we know that they have a strange team... Okay, we just won. I mean, it was really obvious what was going to happen. They have their main source of damage completely hindered. I can just now boost my Annihilape, Terra Fire with a Bullet Seed, KO the Slacking and just run over their team. So yeah, really powerful lead on our end. So let's go into the next match. Okay, so we are fighting against a really strong balanced team. I think that this team is one of the teams to beat. So this is really good. It's really good that we got the chance to have these guys in. So let's think. I think Dragapult is really obvious in this situation. Dragapult with a fake out user or Sneasler with the Rillaboom. Excuse me. I think that those are the options. And what can we do against that? I don't dislike bringing Among Us. I think Among Us can just endure a lot. I also don't dislike the Archaludon. But if the Sneasler gets the gets unburdened, we are in a terrible position. I think I'm just going to go for the Among Us. This is not that great for us. Among Us Archaludon, and to be honest, I am going to bring Feraligatr and Pelipper. I think these are our best options. So Rillaboom, Feraligatr. I was not expecting that. So I expect that both of these have Spore immunity, so I'm just going to protect. I could even get a special attack boost against the Feraligatr if I slide in the Pelipper. And I think I'm just going to do that. No, I'm not. I'm just going to protect. Okay. Pick out. Okay. So I could have brought in the Pelipper, but I think Pokesash is really important. What they are considering here is that we are... Let me think of it. Let me think a bit. So I think that both of them are safety goggles. And thinking of that, I'm just going to attack. The Feraligatr can just Psychic us. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do this. I want to get rid of the Feraligatr. Okay. So this was not a terrible turn. I know that it seems like it was horrible for us right now, but it wasn't that bad of a turn. So now we have some interesting things that we can do. The Ursaluna could Earth Power us, and the Feraligatr could just Psychic. I think that's really probable. I kinda just want to Wide Guard Terra Bug. And do I want to KO the Feraligatr? Yeah, I kinda do. But damage on the Ursaluna is really big, so... Earth Power does 0 damage, we get a defense boost, Psychic KOs the... Okay, so this is actually not bad at all. This is not bad at all. I'm going to bring the Among Us in. So, we see the leftovers. So it's probably Terra Electric with the Earth Power, Blood Moon, Yawn and Protect. So what I'm going to do here is just Protect, and body press the Feraligatr slot, expecting a switch onto the Rillaboom or something of that. Oh damn, okay, so Blood Moon onto the Among Us, onto the Archaludon, it gets the KO. It gets the KO, so this is awful for us. This is horrendous for us. Wow. Okay. This is really, really bad for us. To be honest, it's Terra normal, so there's some kind of difference. Okay, the protect, like I was expecting. So this is fine because we have the citrus. This is not a good position for us. I was not mindful of this, like at all. A really bad mistake from my end, to be honest. Just going to Pollen Puff the Forage and Liquidation Dorsaluna. They're going to bring the Rillaboom. We do a lot of damage to the Rillaboom. We get KO'd. What can we do now? We can stall the Fake Out. They have Grassy Glide. Yeah. And Grassy Glide is going to do a lot of damage. I just have to do this Grassy Glide. Oh! Let's go, they went for the Wood Hammer. Let's go. Unfortunately, we are still not in a good position. We are going to be extremely weak in these upcoming turns. And I can't KO the Feraligatr. So yeah, that's not good. Knock off. Oof. Our damage, I mean, still good damage, but it's over. We can't do anything here. The Feraligatr, I think I targeted poorly our Pokemon. I think that Feraligatr should have been the first one that I wanted to remove. I think it was really dumb of me of not going for it. But hey, we lose some, we win some. So yeah. So we are against a hard Trick Room team with Sun. So Among Us here is our best friend, and Pelipper is also really good here. Archaludon is also one of our truly bestest friends. So I'm going to bring the Feraligatr Electrode. I think this is okay. So they are going to go for the Cyclizar, switch it Dorsaluna. They're going to give the substitute Shed Tail to Dorsaluna, giving it a substitute, and they're going to Trick Room with Mimikyu or one of the others. What's the problem with this is that we don't have a way to just one hit KO this fella. I'm just going to do this, and I'm going to bring the Among Us. It's going to be a no, I'm going to bring the Pelipper, right? Yeah, it's going to be a really tough game. So, oh, they went just for the expanding force score. Okay, I mean, it's not good for us, like, at all, but we can manage something. So, I'm expecting just a follow me with expanding force, probably a KO onto the Feraligatr. That is not ideal. We could switch the Archaludon in to resist that Rini's move, and we could... The Bullet Seed won't do anything in this situation. I kinda just want to have a chance to paralyze that Rini, or just someone, to be honest. Oh, okay, so the first turn was really passive of them. I could just KO the Could have just KO'd that Rini, the NDD. That's fine, that's fine. So right now I want to Flash Cannon that Rini. And I could just set up the Archaludon. I don't think that's the best option though. I'm going to protect the Electrode. We don't have a Focus Sash, we don't have anything. Expanding Force is going to do negligible damage. Flash Cannon does not much, but that's fine. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to Electroshock at Rini, switch in the Pelipper, give us the Rain. Pelipper is going to survive one turn. So Electroshot onto the NDD slot, we get rid of the NDD. Okay. So, now they bring the Ursaluna. What can we do here? We could Wide Guard to protect ourselves from the Ursaluna. Is Terra-Bug ever an option? Let's see. The Ursaluna is going to be annoying to deal with, but I think that we are in a position where we are kinda strong. I'm protecting ourselves from the Dazzling Gleam or the Expanding Force. Headlong Rush, that's why we went for the Bug Terra type, and I'm going to do a bunch of damage to that Rini, KOing it. I don't know if the critical hit mattered, so that's one thing. So now what can I do? They can't Shadow Sneak, so I think I'm in a good position. They haven't used the Terra yet, so that's also something to consider. I'm just going to Dragon Pulse to Ursaluna and Weather Ball said Ursaluna. No. Okay, so the goal here was I don't want you to set up Trick Room again, so I'm just going to, just attack you. It didn't work out, but that's completely fine. Now, we have Mimikyu here. Mimikyu is really dangerous, as well as Ursaluna, because Mimikyu can just set up the Trick Room and do a lot of damage to us. I don't really like that. So I'm just going to Liquidation, just see what we can do, and I'm just going to Bullet Seed the Mimikyu. Yeah, this was kind of expected. Maybe I should have just doubled down on the Mimikyu. That was really dumb of me. But I want to take advantage of the Rain. They are -1. Kinda wanna Aqua Jet. I just threw the game. That's like, I have to deal with it. Okay, Facade. Okay. If I get a double protect, I'm safe. But that's if I get a double protect. It failed. Okay, it's over. I played really poorly. I should have focused the Mimikyu. I don't know what I was thinking. So, but this is why we, you know, train. This is why we want to just use our teams, see what are the failures, what we can improve. So this is why Showdown is really important. You just make a team and go for it. So yeah, on to the next match. Now we are witnessing a Rain team with King Gambit. I quite like this team. Archaludon is really good, Among Us also really strong. We have the King Gambit, which is also phenomenal. So yeah, this is just a good team. What can we do? What can we do? I don't want to bring Pelipper here because it can enable them, and I want them to enable themselves and ourselves. So Pelipper is going to remain in the bench for this one. I just really enjoyed the Annihilape Electrode combo. Also like the Archaludon. Among Us here will not do much because we have most likely safety goggles here, grass type, Terra Grass, so Among Us is not going to do much, but Feraligatr can do a bit of damage here. So they'll lead the King Gambit with the Among Us. This is completely fine by us. And what am I going to do? I'm just going to Terra Fire and Drain Punch the King Gambit whilst Bullet Seeding the Annihilape. So this protects us. Okay, this is still fine. We are not going to KO the King Gambit, but Swords Dance. Okay. Foul Play did not do much. Among Us learns Foul Play? Now that's something that I just didn't know. I actually didn't know that. I am just going to Rage Fist someone. The Among Us is not doing much, so I'm just going to go for the King Gambit. I'm going for the King Gambit and I'm just going to protect. Rage Powder. Yep, and it's over. So this is why Safety Goggles Annihilape is so good, because you can just ignore Among Us. So our opponent just thought that they could just set up willy-nilly, and that wasn't the case. So this is why I wanted to force the Safety Goggles onto the Annihilape. I think it's just phenomenal, and that is one thing that makes this lead so powerful. You have a double immunity to grass types Rage Powder and Spore. You have both immunities here, and if you Terra Fire your Annihilape for the combo that you want to pull, that being the Bullet Seed onto the Terra Fire Annihilape, you can just dominate games, like what you saw here. King Gambit is really slow, and we just took advantage of that. Our opponent should have Sucker Punched and tried to get the KO in that way. It probably could have. It really depends on the item of the King Gambit, but yeah. We were really strong in this position. So yeah, on to the next one. So we have a goat here bringing the Infernape. I just have to shout them out. So I had to say something. So analyzing this team, they are a Sun team with max speed Blood Moon Ursaluna. This is what I can see from this. What I want to do is just bring the Feraligatr. I want to bring someone that can tank an eruption, and that is the Archaludon. I want to bring the Pelipper in the back, and Annihilape here. Is he good? It is, but the Among Us could be better, so I'm just going to do this. Okay, so delete the double fake out. Okay. Delete the double fake out. I kinda just want a liquidation. No. Let me think. I could just bring Pelipper in. And I think that I'm going to do that and just Electro Shot the Infernape. I could also just liquidation the Infernape because it's probably going to be a Focus Sash and just try to get the KO with a Feraligatr. But they do have the double fake out pressure. Okay, so they picked the right one. Okay. I think it's still really free for us to do this. Although I could switch. Nah, I think this is still fine. I can do this and just Tailwind. Am I being silly by ignoring the Infernape? I don't think so. I mean, reversal, that's... yeah. We do 0 damage. What I'm seeing here is a sunny day. I think that's, you know, like the highest probability event, let's say. So I just wanna do this, and I'm gonna Weather Ball the Winds, because I'm thinking that they want to bring the sun out, right? And Weather Ball is going to be a fire type move. So let's see. Endure, sunny day, Weather Ball, get the KO, let's go. So, our opponent has Fake Out, Reversal, Endure, and I would say that it also has the Endeavor. I think that's highly probable, but I can't say that for sure. I'm just going to Body Press and bring the Feraligatr in. I don't mind that at all. Feraligatr here is in a really weak position, but that's fine in the most part. You know what we could do? That would be just way smarter. Body Press the Infernape. We Body Press the Infernape, bring the Feraligatr. Next turn we Aqua Jet. Oof. Damn. I was not expecting that, but I can just do this and you get KO'd. You don't have any sort of protection right now. I was not expecting a Terra Fire Flare Blitz onto the Archaludon slot. That caught me off guard, I'm not going to lie. I think we are in a solid position though. We might lose Feraligatr this turn, but we still have a really strong position in this game. Okay, so you predicted the Aqua Jet, so that's... oh! You didn't though. Okay. I think our opponent thinks that the Follow Me will have the priority in this situation, but it doesn't. Their team... okay, so I think we just win this one. We just win this one. Oh, I was the one that was wrong. My bad, sorry. That did 0 damage. Let me think a bit. We are doing... I think I just have to bring the Archaludon. Electro Shot and Aqua Jet. I think I can do this. I think we are in an endgame position right now. But like, this is odd. I thought that I thought Aqua Jet would have higher priority than Follow Me. So that was silly of me. That was not that smart of me. And now they have the Insane. Okay. Do you guys think Insane gets the KO on the 16% with the knockoff? Oh, snap. Okay. Okay, so I mean, are we in a good position right now? Because I don't think we are. No, we are. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm just creating suspense for no reason. Like, our Archaludon is just faster than their Insane. I have a lot of speed investment, and they just okay. So it was completely fine. Okay, I was tripping for no reason. I'm really fast. I'm sorry, guys. That was just silly of me. My bad. The Insane could have never just KO'd us. Yeah, okay. Because let me just... Yeah. The Insane could have never KO'd us. I really thought it was safety goggles. I think it's just the obvious item on the Insane. If the Insane is not Assault Vest. So really odd that it wasn't. But I really think that even if it attacked the Archaludon, we would have survived. I really think that. But yeah, on to the next one. Okay. We are against a really peculiar team. I would have said that these Pokemon like were mainstays in a Trick Room team, but I can't see a Trick Room setter. Am I missing something? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm just missing something. I don't know what. Either way, like, Among Us looks phenomenal here. So I'm just going to bring it. So, we start off with a really tough decision. They're really slow, like I said. Really slow. I could just... Pelipper will always survive one hit. So I can be chill with that. Ice Sponge or Liquidation. Which one are we going for? I think I want to go for the Electros. And I don't mind going for the Hurricane on the Laurentis. It doesn't KO, but it gets confused. We'll get the Liquidation that gets the KO. And Superpower on the Feraligatr does 0 damage. Okay. Really good position. Really good position. Why did I choose this order? Well, I knew that Pelipper was faster than both of them, and yeah, it was just that. But now we get a good confirmation here, and that is that the Feraligatr actually attacked first, which would always be that case. I thought it was 109, not 106. So, okay. I think here I just want to Liquidation the Laurentis and Hurricane the Milotic. Another confusion, so Pelipper is just scouted, okay. And Ice Beam on the Pelipper is not going to do much. Now our opponent brings in the Bastion. No, it has to be the Kingdra, right? Who are you bringing? Who are you bringing? The Kingdra. Okay. So Kingdra will have Swift Swim. I'm expecting like a Draco Meteor on the Feraligatr. So I'm just going to protect and I'm going to Tailwind. I don't think I lose anything. I mean, we also don't achieve much by doing that. I'm just going to Hurricane the Kingdra. A physical set, okay. Another confusion. Okay, so this fella was actually not a Swift Swim set, but a Sniper set. Okay, so I'm just going to bring someone to tank that, and I'm just going to Tailwind. Okay, Archaludon tanks, and we get the Tailwind. The Pelipper is still alive, and now we just get our Electro Shot in, and we get the Hurricane in as well, and that is the end of this game. Okay, so it was a cool team by our opponents, but yeah, this one was under our control the whole time. But let's just make another game. Let's just go for another one. I'm really enjoying this team, by the way. I think I will bring it to a online tournament for sure. It's a really fun team. Maybe I'll do some improvements, but if I do, I'll make a video about that, so no worries. Okay, so to end, we are facing a really competitive team. With their Saluna Farigiraf, okay, they don't have any weather control. Okay. I don't dislike just bringing the Annihilape Pelipper. Would not be bad. Right. Archaludon is not bad as well. I don't dislike that, but if they lead the fake out, our Archaludon gets nothing done. But it's not a bad lead. I think I'm just going to Electrode Archaludon, our favorite lead. I'm just going to go for the Annihilape as well. And I need a way to deal with this Ursaluna. And I think that's Among Us. They have one, two, three. They have a lot of immunities to Among Us though. Let's bring the Among Us. It doesn't really matter. Okay. So they are setting Trick Room here. That's just guaranteed, right? They can only fake one of us out. So yeah. I'm just going to go for this. They're just going to be setting Trick Room. I don't really care, to be honest. Yeah, I don't really care. So I'm just going to do this. If they are just faking out the fake out, then I'm just going to KO their Trick Room setter. But I think they have to, they just have to. Okay. Okay. This is completely fine. Hyper Voice does nothing. Okay. I'm still just going to go for the Feraligatr, Bullet Seed, the Archaludon. I'm not losing anything from doing this. Anything at all. I think this is really free. What do I want to point out from this? I think that their win condition is speed control. Speed control they can achieve by two ways, with priority Tailwind or with the Trick Room from the Archaludon. They don't have any other way to control the speed of the battle, so I think that eliminating their way of exerting pressure is the best way. We can KO the Feraligatr if we go for the thing that we wanted. Our opponent wanted to sacrifice the Insane, that's why it pressed the Fake Out, but you could have just pressed the knockoff. It would have been better for you. So now you don't get Trick Room. Yeah, exactly like this. So the thing here that I want to end the video with is evolution. Okay, evolution in what sense? In the sense of just micromanaging your team and micromanaging the matchups that you have. As you guys saw, us just targeting the Feraligatr was the best decision we could have made, because our opponent just wanted to set up the Trick Room with the Feraligatr and let the Insane die so that he could bring the Archaludon uncontested. That was not the case, because we saw through that, right? Our opponent knew that our Archaludon would be faster than the Insane, so choosing the Fake Out, knockoff, or any other move would have been the same. So targeting the Feraligatr was always the best choice. But I'm talking evolution or improvement in the sense that in a previous game in this video I failed to recognize that the Feraligatr was the true threat of the team, and I just went directly onto their most threatening opponent's Pokemon, which was not the right decision. In this way we just managed our team in such a way and the matchup in such a way that we made it so that winning this game was actually pretty easy. I think Showdown is also really good in a sense that we can just create a team and just test it outright. I think it's a really strong tool, and a tool that I use when creating teams to utilize in the main game, in the cartridge game. It's also really good because you can just see your ranking on the ladder, so it's really good. You have a numerical sense of progression. So yeah, I really recommend you guys just utilizing Showdown. But yeah, this is all for today, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one.